So. Nach dem erfolgreichen Abschluss gerade von Geheimakte 2 Puritas Cordis kümmere ich mich jetzt mal um ein Oldschool-Adventure. Ich weiß, ich spiele noch nebenbei Harveys Neue Augen, also der zweite Edna bricht aus Teil. Das dacke ich aber gerade, da begebe ich mich ganz in Ruhe morgen dran oder die Tage mal wieder. Ich weiß nicht, ob... So, wir machen das jetzt erstmal so. Ich muss mal gucken, ob das richtig konfiguriert ist. Ich weiß nicht, habe ich schon länger in meiner Liste Casey Rain, A Detective is Born. Und das hat auch ziemlich gute Kritiken bekommen. Und ich würde sagen, wir schauen es uns einfach mal an. Ich muss dazu sagen, oder als Warnung vorweg, das Spiel hat keine deutsche Lokalisation, außer deutsche Untertitel. Also alles, was gesprochen wird, ist auch übersetzt. Die Sprachausgabe ist allerdings auf purem Englisch. Die allerdings, habe ich gerade zumindest mal reingehört, eigentlich ziemlich gut vertont ist. Also bevor ich jetzt noch mehr laber... Ich weiß nicht, warum er die Sprachlautstärke immer zurückstellt. Gehen wir doch jetzt einfach mal rein. Schauen uns an, was uns erwartet und ob es sich überhaupt lohnt. Viel Spaß.
Hey, you.
Hey. Oh, man. Oh, God, this is so comfy. I'm just gonna lie here and suffocate on my own vomit now.
I had a thing I wanted to tell you.
Uh-huh. This room sure looks different when it's spinning.
So, I was browsing through the used book ads in the paper when I...
Listen, Eileen, I'm totally excited about books right now, but...
Wait, hear me out! So, I noticed this article about a war veteran from Conwell Springs who just died. I remembered that you used to live there and everything, and...
Oh, how I wish for joyful, blissful sleep.
And get this! His name was Joseph. Joseph Rain.
What did you just say?
You knew him, right? I knew it! I knew you'd know him.
I haven't seen him since I was a kid. A lifetime ago. Hey, wait a minute. I never told you where I grew up.
Oh, well, I might have sort of looked you up.
That is not cool, Eileen. Seriously.
I just couldn't help myself.
Well, one of these days you're gonna help yourself to a restraining order. I'm just telling you this as a friend.
I know. Well, anyway, you should know that the funeral is tomorrow.
Okay.
Are you gonna go?
I don't know. Good night, Eileen.
Good night, Kathy.
September 95. Erster Tag.
Oh, God, make it stop.
Na, es passt aber auch gut rein. 90er. Ich meine, die habe ich ja auch bewusst miterlebt.
Eileen's obnoxious alarm clock. The noise makes me want to stab myself with something dull. Looks like Eileen left a note for me here. Hi, Kat. Since it's such a long drive, I set the alarm so you won't miss the funeral. Thank me later. E. I'm so getting a new roommate. Well, I guess I should get going. I'm late enough as it is.
Ja, Moment. Wir schauen uns aber vorher ein bisschen um. Ne?
Eileen makes her bed with surgical precision.
Ich mag schon jetzt die Stimmen.
Would be fun, but a bit too childish, even for me. Eileen's girly suitcase. There's a sticker on it with her full name, Eileen Mildred Summers. Mildred. Oh my god, I'm gonna get her for that. I wish I could wrap up that fact and save it for Christmas.
Okay, ich musste natürlich auf einige Komfortfunktionen, verzichten. Ein Highlighten der Hotspots geht, denke ich mal, nicht. Wir haben unsere Tasche. Da schauen wir gleich mal rein. Ja. Das war's eigentlich, was ich gerade sagen wollte.
Looks handcrafted. Probably something she made in woodworking class. Well, either her or one of her 12 siblings. Honestly, she can believe in what she wants as long as she doesn't try to shove it down my throat. Eileen's schedule. There's a note for today. Set alarm clock for Kathy. Can't have her miss the funeral. That movie's not out yet. It's a promo poster Eileen got for being an extra. She tells everyone who walks in here the same joke. Spoiler alert, the boat sinks. I'm fairly sure it's about some guy who falls in love with his golden retriever. I think that movie is about a girl and a boy who hate each other at first and then they fall in love for no reason at all. Oh, wait. That's every romantic comedy ever.
Ich wollte es gerade sagen, aber gut.
Eileen's girly suitcase. There's a sticker on it with her full name. Makeup check, hair check, horrible mood and contempt for humanity check. Eileen's closet, filled to the brink with inherited clothes and Christian joy. I can certainly see the appeal of blindly rummaging through Eileen's clothes, but seriously, I've got better things to do.
Sie hat's ja auch bei uns gemacht.
We meet again, Mr. Bear. Don't give me that look. It's not my fault you ended up so close to my lighter.
Jetzt fällt mir gerade ein, apropos Komfortfunktion. Es ist gute alte Stift, Papier, weil ich denke mal auch kein Notizbuch habe. Aber wir werden gleich in unsere Tasche reingucken. Erstmal werde ich mir noch die Szenerie hier etwas vornehmen und genießen, wenn ich ehrlich bin. Oh, ich mag es.
Color printer. Super fancy, apparently. A fact which Eileen loves to remind me of. Eileen borrowed it from school. She takes a bunch of computer classes. I'm no geek, but I know how to use one. A computer, that is, not a geek. It's some advanced scanner thingy. It can scan pictures, tapes, all sorts of stuff. Our room phone. It's got an external line.
Ich kann tatsächlich jemanden anrufen. Das ist ja cool.
Just a phone.
Kümmern wir uns später drum. Das ist jetzt mal wirklich Pixelsuche at its best.
The Thing. One of my favorite horror movies.
Oh, Klassiker. Besser als die Neuverfilmung. Läuft sogar noch auf Netflix, meine ich. Kann ich jedem empfehlen. Also, das zweite Remake, was in den 80ern rauskam. Also nicht das Originale, was in den 60ern oder noch davor rauskam. Ihr werdet es schon finden. Das mit Kiefer Sutherland? Ich weiß es nicht. Da spielt auf jeden Fall irgendein Bekannter mit.
Just some random band poster. Pulp Fiction. Love that flick.
Ja. Geiler Film. Snatch ist aber besser. Man möge mich steinigen, aber es ist so.
Messy. Just the way I like it. My electric guitar. Got it cheap from a lesbian I met at a concert. Good times. Helped me get rid of my last 2 roommates.
Okay. Drüber nachdenken, anschauen und hier mal spielen.
Nah, it's no fun when there's no one around to annoy with it.
Okay. Ich kann keine Gitarre spielen. Ich hab's versucht. Es geht nicht. So, wir gehen aber wie gesagt noch nicht raus. Wir schauen erstmal, was wir in unserem Inventar drin haben.
My smoke's about a half a pack.
Kombinieren.
Started when I was 12 and never looked back. Pretty much the only thing keeping me sane. My trusty Zippo, running a bit low on fuel. There's a crude inscription, BH, which is a mystery to me.
Oh, ich mag die Synchronsprecherin.
The only thing my deadbeat dad left me. NZ 500 self-defense stun gun, fully charged. A girl can never be too safe. I'll write down clues in this as I find them.
Okay, also ein Notizbuch gibt's doch. Sehr gut.
I haven't written anything in it yet.
Ist. Okay, aber was ist, wenn wir... Ich meine, das spielt in Amerika, oder? Oh, Kontakte. Ah. Also kann ich nicht...
Nope, not gonna do that. I can't deny that I'm a childish person, but come on.
Okay, gut, hätte ja klappen können. Wir wollten... die Möglichkeit ist zumindest da.
Not that I don't love the sound of my own voice, but...
Ach so, das ist ihr eigene. Also ich habe ja auch noch zur Auswahl, das habe ich aber noch nicht gekauft. Das nennt sich Timberweed Park, ist ja auch von den Machern von Monkey Island, also ist von Ron Gilbert. Das habe ich aber noch nicht. Und wie ich gerade gelesen habe, ist der Summer Sale erst am 25. Juni, also nächsten Monat. Und dann müssen wir uns darauf noch etwas gedulden. Also kümmern wir uns darum, was wir schon in unserer Steam-Bibliothek haben. Wie schaut's aus mit Abspeichern? Oh, gut, oldschool. Alles klar, dann wollen wir mal. Ach so, ab zum Friedhof.
Well, here we are. God, I really need a smoke. Does anyone object? Guess not. Dead people rule. No time for that now. I'm late for the funeral.
Okay.
It says price.
We are gathered here today to honor a person of great integrity, a pillar of the community, and a decorated war hero. His name was Joseph Irving Rain. We all remember his warm heart, his compassion, and his eagerness to help others. His passing, while our loss, is surely heaven's gain. Now we entrust our brother Joseph to God's mercy. We commit his body to the ground, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, in sure and certain hope of the resurrection to eternal life through our Lord Jesus Christ, who will transform our frail bodies so they may be conformed to his glorious body, who died, was buried, and rose again for us. To him be glory forever. Amen.
Oh, Kathy, you big baby, just talk to her. Mary Elizabeth Rain, my grandmother on my father's side.
Okay, anscheinend das Verhältnis zu ihrem Vater nicht sonderlich.
Excuse me, Mrs. Rain?
Have we met, Anna? You look strangely familiar.
It's me. It's Catherine.
Catherine who?
You don't recognize me? I guess it's been a while. I might be a bit taller than you remember me.
Kathy? Bless my soul. Look at you all grown up. Oh, how I wish Joseph could see you now finally coming home.
Let's hope he can. Wherever he is.
A comforting thought, dear. Lord, how long has it been? 10 years? 15?
15 sounds about right. I was 6 when Mom took me away.
Goodness, we have some catching up to do then. I want to know everything. Listen, I'm not quite ready to leave yet, but why don't you join me at the house in half an hour?
Sure, I'd love to. I passed it on my way here. It shouldn't be too hard to find.
I'll see you soon then. I'm so glad you found your way back home. I can't wait for us to have a chance to talk.
Same here. See you in a bit.
Oh, ich mag die Lokalisierung. Joseph Irving Rain, 1924 bis 95. Elizabeth Parker. Eric Mitchell. Oh mein Gott, hoffentlich wird das nicht noch wichtig. Lily Myers. Vielleicht sind das auch... Na gut, wäre ein bisschen morbide, wenn das die Entwickler wären. Oder in Gedenken an Familienmitglieder der Entwickler. Dann fände ich, das ist ein schönes Tribut. Steven Spielman, Stephen Cunnings, David Spielman.
It says price. A family mausoleum. The family must have been fairly rich. Those things don't come cheap. No reason to go in there.
Elena Fair, okay, da ist der Priester.
Oh,
what? I'm sorry. Ich wollte...
Thanks.
if you wish to find God, the Church of the Holy Trinity is always open to you.
Is that so?
Here, have a brochure. It's never too late to turn away from the path of sin.
Brochure ist das englische Wort für Broschüre. Auch wieder was gelernt.
No sin. But what am I supposed to do for fun?
Behind those words is a deep wound, a desire to belong. If you let him, Christ can fill that void.
Ugh, please don't make Christ fill my void. I'm totally not up for that.
The crude facade of a lost soul. I'll pray for you. I wish you comfort in this time of grief.
Dann wollen wir mal zu Oma.
Grandma, anybody home?
Oh, das ist so viel Nostalgie und schön vertont. Ich kann es nicht oft genug betonen.
There's nothing quite like the soothing sound of rain falling on a window. Nice black leather coat, right up my alley. Nice black leather coat. A mere single pair of boots on display. Boy, do we live in different worlds. Cute red horse. It's some old Swedish thing, I think. This paint looks fresh. Grandma must have had this restored recently. An old wheelchair. Not too dusty. Probably used recently. Huh. Never seen this around. Grandpa must have used it towards the end.
Was ich auch wieder mag, ist dieses Zurückführen von... Ich meine, diese Hilfeanzeige habe ich auch schon oft jetzt in den Geheimakte Tunguska-Teilen benutzt. Aber dieses wirklich hier wieder absuchen, ich meine, das macht doch eigentlich ein Adventure auch wirklich aus. Also insofern kann ich es verstehen, dass diese Hilfeoption wirklich als Hilfeoption auch gewertet wird, wie man vielleicht in den Statistiken nach dem Beenden von Teil 2 von Geheimakte Tunguska, von Geheimakte gesehen hat. Es ist einfach schön. Und es ist so ein entschleunigtes Spiel. Oder ein Genre. Entschleunigtes Genre, Entschuldigung. Egal, ich halte jetzt meine Klappe.
Some kind of winter forest scene. I've always wondered if it's supposed to be Conwell Woods or not. It's a photo of this very farm from way back. It says June 12, 1910 in the corner. A wedding photo from when my grandparents married. They look younger than I am now. Things have sure changed. A small table lamp. These should come in handy when I need to make calls.
Telefon und Telefonbuch verwenden? Ja, aber wir wissen ja nicht wofür.
Dogfighting. Grandpa used to love that stuff.
Oh, hello, dear. I was just wondering what took you so long.
Sorry, I couldn't resist taking that old wheelchair for a spin. Oh, don't give me that look. I put it back.
You haven't changed one bit. Always kidding around, just like when you were little. Come have a seat. We have so much to talk about. So, now, tell me about your life in the city.
Oh, there's not much to tell. I'm going to school for journalism. It's my second year. I ride a motorcycle in case you missed it there out front.
Ah, that's right. Just like your father.
Yeah, I suppose.
I must ask, have you heard anything from your father? Anything at all?
No, nothing since he bailed way back then.
I expected as much. He disappeared without a trace. No matter, that's ancient history. How's Sharon, then?
Sharon. Wahrheit erzählen, dass du sie in eine Psychiatrie hast einweisen lassen? Egal. Wir sind jetzt mal bei... Nein, wir haben etwas Pietät.
Mom's good. Yeah. She's kind of between jobs right now, but things are okay.
I'm glad to hear it. I was worried about how you two would cope in the city, considering Sharon's problems.
Yeah, about that. I'm sorry I didn't visit sooner, Grandma. Mom, she told me all these horrible lies about you and Grandpa. When I was old enough to understand what she was doing, I felt like it was much too late.
It wasn't your fault, dear. You were a child. I'm just happy that you're here now.
Me too. So, what about you? How have you been doing all these years?
I've been lonely ever since the accident. There's no denying that.
What accident?
Goodness gracious. Of course you don't know. She took you away before it all happened.
Don't know what.
I will never forget that dreadful day. August 16th, 1981. It was the middle of the night when Sheriff Truman knocked on our door. He had Joseph with him. I couldn't even recognize Joseph at first, all dirty and wet with an awful blank stare on his face, like his soul had been ripped from his body. Since that day, he never spoke a word, forever confined to that blasted wheelchair.
Really? For all this time? I had no idea.
It came as a shock to all of us.
That's horrible, Grandma. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, dear.
Why do you think Grandpa suddenly left that night in 81?
I haven't the faintest idea. He acted very peculiar not long before it happened, disappearing for hours at a time. At first, I even suspected he was having an affair. When I asked him about it, he just said he was chasing old demons. Must have had something to do with the war.
Maybe it was post-traumatic stress disorder? Grandpa always had a hard time showing weakness.
I don't know, dear. I'm just speculating. I didn't think too much of it at the time. Joseph was a man of few words. I'm sure he just didn't wish to burden me with it, whatever it was.
What did the doctors have to say about Grandpa's condition?
Persistent vegetative state. That's what they call it. I've heard it all by now. One doctor said it was a stroke. Another claimed it was a seizure. The third hack tried to sell it off as a severe infection. It's all a load of tripe. I had an MRI performed on Joseph. It's one of those state-of-the-art head scans.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yes, well, according to the scan, his brain was completely intact. They thought it was a technical problem at the time, some kind of glitch, but the result was the same after 3 different scans on 3 different machines. Eventually, they had to confess that they simply had no credible explanation for the state he was in.
And this injury just happened to occur on the very same night he mysteriously disappears?
Indeed. I refuse to believe it was a coincidence.
Interessant.
What did Sheriff Truman have to say about the matter?
Not much. He said they simply found Joseph in that condition on the outskirts of town. The sheriff was convinced there was some kind of foul play involved, but the investigation turned up nothing. He later said that he was sorry, but that he was forced to close the case.
You know, I could try to find out more about this.
You're welcome to try, dear. Some kind of closure would mean the world to me.
Okay, I think I'll head over to the sheriff's station for a little chat then. Would be nice to witness police doing some actual police service for once.
Sure, you go ahead. Let me know if I can be of any more help.
What do you think about this church, Grandma?
They seem harmless to me, but they can be a bit pushy at times.
Huh, you could say that. Handing out pamphlets at funerals is in pretty bad taste.
Awfully strange behavior for a priest, I'll give you that.
I don't want to show her that.
Okay.
See you later, Grams.
Take care, dear.
Also, keine Ahnung, was das Spiel richtig macht, aber es fesselt mich jetzt schon. Auch wenn es jetzt erstmal überhaupt nicht dramatisch oder spannend klingt, aber
Grandma has prepared some tea for us. Nah, I'm more of a coffee gal. Planes, planes, and more planes. Grandpa in his Air Force uniform looks to be in his early 20s.
Sind alles auch noch hier Flieger, denke ich mal.
Some woman dressed fancy. I'm not sure how I'm related to her, but she has my hair. That's my great-grandfather, Eric Wren. I never met him. They changed the spelling to Rain after he died, I think. Planes, planes, and more planes. Planes, planes. Expensive-looking scotch. That thing has been standing there forever.
Ja, komm, das ist doch was für dich.
Huh, would be kind of funny to see her reaction, but no. A robust piece of wooden furniture. I used to love digging through those drawers when I was a kid, looking for coins, buttons, and trinkets. Grandpa and me, we had this game where he would hide pennies around the house and I would go on a treasure hunt. Never in the attic, though. I thought it was too scary up there.
Ich finde, das ist eigentlich auch gut. Wobei, hätte man das kombinieren können? Ich finde es gut, dass man die Items erstmal ansehen kann und dass man dann nochmal darüber, ja, reflektieren kann. Das finde ich eigentlich ist eine coole Option.
Nice leather chair. Freckles, the old farm cat, used to love that thing. Mind if we talk for a bit, Grandma?
Not at all, dear. What's on your mind?
Ah, okay, das war mein Fehler.
Bye, Grandma. I'll be back later.
So long.
Ich weiß auch nicht, wie lange das Adventure geht. Also in den Rezensionen auf Steam, die wie gesagt alle echt positiv waren, denke ich mal, ist das so eine Zeit zwischen 12 und 14 Stunden. Wir werden mal sehen. Je nachdem auch, wie wir vorankommen.
An intricate toy airplane with moving parts. I remember playing with that. Grandpa had a whole collection of them.
Vor allem interessiert es mich auch. Mich interessiert, was sie noch darüber nachdenkt.
A decent-sized book collection. Most of them science or history related from the looks of it. A lamp on the ceiling. Nothing special about it. I shouldn't overstay my welcome.
Okay, wollen wir mal ganz kurz zu Hause anrufen?
It's a phone book, Conwell Springs County. I should be able to use this for looking up phone numbers of people or places in town. What really happened to you that night, Grandpa? Nope, couldn't find it.
Ah, okay, gut. Aber ich dachte, sie wüsste ihre eigene Anschlussnummer. Aber... Oder?
Hi, this is Eileen speaking.
Hey, it's me, Kat.
Oh, hi, what's up?
I don't need to ask her about that.
Oh, okay. Ich wollte ihr eigentlich kurz Bescheid geben, dass ich angekommen bin.
Okay, gotta go. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Okay, jetzt weiß ich, wie das System funktioniert. Selbst das Wetter hat sich geändert. Schön. Liebevoll.
Land of the free. Not their peak hours, it seems. A bunch of cops lining up for a photo. A medieval fortress near an ocean, probably supposed to be somewhere in Europe. A medieval fortress near an ocean. Various notices
Sheriff?
and a wanted
What's the deal with
poster.
that bum?
What bum?
The one in the cell.
Oh, I thought it was with you.
Well, shit.
Some young cop. Looks a bit familiar. Hi.
Hello.
Das ist
Do I
Cat.
have to commit a crime to get your attention? Because I seriously will.
Ma'am, I'm really quite busy at the moment. Hey, wait. I know you.
I'm pretty sure you don't.
Yes, I do. You're Kathy. Kathy Rain.
My reputation precedes me, in a kind of but not totally creepy way.
Aw, come on. It's me, Lenny. Lenny Marks.
I'm drawing a blank.
Really? You don't remember us playing when we were little kids?
Not really. Sorry, buddy.
Darn. Well, that's a bummer. Anyway, what can I do for you today?
I wanted to ask if you know anything about my grandfather's accident.
I really don't know much beyond the rumors. The sheriff may have more information, but even he probably doesn't know anything that isn't in the report. It happened before either of us worked here.
Okay, I think I'll have a chat with the sheriff then.
Sure thing. His office is to your right.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Fax machines. The pinnacle of modern technology.
Das war ein Highlight in den 90ern. Faxmaschinen.
It's Lenny's phone. Might be useful somehow. Might be something useful in there. I think he'd object. Lots of police reports, organized alphabetically by the looks of it. Various notices and a wanted poster.
How's the paperwork coming along, Lenny?
Okay, I guess. Maybe halfway through.
That's no good. We're gonna have to cancel lunch today.
Again? Oh, man.
Your motivation shouldn't be limited by your growling stomach, Lenny.
If you say so, boss.
Vor allem ist es auch mal was Schönes, dass es halt ein ernst angehauchtes Thema ist. Anscheinend zumindest. Und nicht so ein lustiges Adventure, sag ich mal.
Lenny, I need you to do something.
How can I help, boss?
That must be the
It's my mother's
sheriff.
birthday this
He looks
weekend.
grumpy.
You'll have to get her a gift.
Gift? Like what? I don't really know your mother.
For Christ's sakes, all moms are the same. Just use your imagination. I'm expecting something nicely wrapped on my desk by the end of the week.
Okay, boss.
Hello, Sheriff. Do you have a moment?
Not really. Make it quick.
Do you know what happened to Joseph Rain in '81?
He had a stroke in the woods. That's what happened.
If that's all there is, why would Sheriff Truman open an investigation?
It was just standard procedure. A general occurrence report always has to be filed.
I see. Did you know him at all?
No, I haven't been in town for long. Man sure has one hell of a reputation, though. It's been over a decade since he was put in that wheelchair, and people still talk about the man he used to be. It's like he was a cult leader or something.
Sounds like a conspiracy theory to me.
Could be, but you know what they say. Things too good to be true usually are.
Could I have a look at that report?
Absolutely not. They're official police documents.
Why not? I thought filed police reports are public record.
Not in this state, they ain't.
But I'm family. Doesn't that count for something?
You consider yourself family? I've never even seen you before in this town.
It's complicated.
Guess what's complicated? Not to mention illegal. Handing out evidence to anyone who asks for it.
Lenny, a little help here? Don't you agree that he's taking by the book too far?
Well, boss, she is his granddaughter, really. I don't think it's any...
Don't you think I know that? There are rules. Am I the only one in here who cares about the law?
Too much coffee? Try not to pop a vein.
You want to see the inside of a cell?
Oh, cuff me, officer. Spare me the torment of your rhetorical questions and veiled threats.
Just follow the rules like everyone else. I've had enough of this nonsense.
Fine.
Warum ist seine Stimme, naja, die geht ein bisschen unter. Ist ein bisschen leise. Warum ist sie so schlecht abgemischt?
A photo of the sheriff shaking hands with some bald guy in a suit. Probably the mayor. It's always the mayor. Just some photo. I can't see it clearly from here. A gold medal of some kind.
What's the deal with that bum?
Just
What
some
bum?
photo. I can't see it clearly from here.
Oh, I thought it was with you.
Wow.
Just some photo.
Shit.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Hey, I need to see the police report from '81 when my grandfather was found by the old sheriff.
I'd love to help, Kathy. The files are right here behind me. But you better check with the sheriff first.
Okay, I'll do that. Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Damit haben wir unsere erste Aufgabe.
Looks like talking isn't gonna help me get that report. I'll have to take matters into my own hands. I wonder what's behind those doors.
Hey, da wollte ich jetzt auch hin.
Not sure where those doors lead. I should go check it out.
How's the paperwork coming along, Lenny?
Okay, I guess. Maybe halfway through.
That's no good. We're gonna have to cancel it.
A jail cell. Looks cramped. If I ever feel the urge to clean, I'll know where to go. Huh, very funny.
Okay.
A jail cell. Looks cramped. Looks like an incarcerated bum. Hey,
What? I can't hear you.
no wanted posters. I'm disappointed. What a tiny TV.
Thanks. That was getting annoying.
Also manche Stimmen sind ziemlich, ja, schlecht abgemischt.
An axe, a sledgehammer, and some other heavy tools.
Keine Kettensäge. Bin enttäuscht.
Brilliant idea to leave those lying around next to evidence lockers and locked cells. Too heavy to carry around, and too noisy to use in here without getting caught. Just a bunch of boxes filled with office supplies. A computer monitor. Probably recovered stolen goods. There's no way small-town cops would be that up-to-date with the modern world.
Ja, damals hatte noch jeder einen Computer.
They look sturdy enough. Wouldn't be able to break them open without taking my time and making a lot of noise. If I ever need to find evidence, I'll know where to look. I'll need a key. Hey,
Hi there.
so why'd they put you in that cell?
It's all just a big misunderstanding.
Is that so?
Yeah, I didn't mean to steal anything. I was just using my pockets to move the beer to the checkout.
That's the worst excuse I have ever heard.
For your information, I happen to have a deadly fear of shopping carts.
I take my last statement back. This excuse is even worse.
Hey, it wasn't your father who was killed by a shopping cart when you were 8.
I sure hope not.
To be fair, mine wasn't either. It was just Uncle Bob. But that doesn't mean it was any less traumatic, mind you. To this day, I still get nervous breakdowns at grocery stores.
I think I've heard enough, buddy.
You're right. We should stop before the flashbacks begin.
You need to keep the blonde cop out there busy for a while.
I do?
$10 says you do.
I'd say my services in this matter are worth at least $20.
9.
15.
8.
Fine, 10.
7.
Deal.
Good.
So, what am I doing again?
Distract that young cop in the lobby. I don't care how you do it, as long as you keep him occupied for a while.
Okay then, let me know when.
Will do.
Hey, the jail is off limits. You shouldn't be in there.
Oh, sorry. I just heard someone yelling. I think that guy in the cell needs some help.
Ah, what now?
Okay, I have to make this quick. Okay, let's have a look.
16. August 1981 um 20 vor 12 abends. Ein paar Kilometer von Conwell Springs entfernt wurde in der Nähe der unbefestigten Straße eine Person aufgefunden, die mit weit aufgerissenen Augen blind umherirrte. Die Person wurde als Joseph Rain identifiziert. Er zeigte keinerlei Reaktion, weder als er angesprochen wurde, noch auf Berührungen. Mr. Rain war von Kopf bis Fuß dreckig und schien bis an die Knie nass zu sein. Mr. Rain umklammerte ein kleines Diktiergerät, in das eine Kassette eingelegt war. Er zeigte sich kooperativ und konnte zum Streifenwagen geführt werden. Anschließend wurde er in die Stadt gebracht. 16.08.81, immer noch um 12:30. Mrs. Rain wurde abgeholt und gemeinsam mit Mr. Rain in die Notaufnahme des Gemeinschaftskrankenhauses gebracht. Am Tag darauf um 8 Uhr früh... Moment! Es ist gar nicht spät. Doch, das ist spät abends. Aber dann passt das doch nicht. 23:40 Uhr? Das ist doch dann irgendwie falsch. Egal, whatever. 17.08.81. Bei einer Routineinspektion des Streifenwagens wurde ein Diktiergerät gefunden, das auf dem Rücksitz liegen gelassen wurde. Dieses wurde als Beweisstück in Schließfach Nummer 5 archiviert. Alles klar, aber dafür braucht man den Schlüssel.
I'm gonna have to get my hands on that recorder. Okay, let's find the key to locker number 5. Got it.
Ich bin ein Genie.
Lenny, I need you to do something.
How can I help, boss?
It's my mother's birthday this weekend. You'll have to get her a gift.
All right, got it.
Lass uns direkt anhören, würde ich sagen.
I've been working on my research in the attic at night. I just don't want her to worry. She has enough to think about with everything that's been going on lately. With Sharon and Kathy. Anyway, I'm getting closer to finding the source. I have a theory, but I need help. I'm gonna have to involve somebody else.
A jail cell.
Okay. Wissen wir zumindest etwas mehr.
Hey, Kathy, wait.
What?
Do you eat foot? I mean, food?
Absolutely not. I feed on human misery. Relax, Lenny. Yes, I do eat food.
Oh, well, great. Can I buy you food sometime? And also buy food for me? And then maybe we could eat the food together?
Nein.
I'm really busy right now. Maybe later.
Oh, okay. See ya.
Nur diesen Kennverschnitt.
I should probably ask Grandma first.
Oh, hello, dear.
Mind if we talk for a bit, Grandma?
Not at all, dear. What's on your mind?
Would you mind if I took a look in the attic?
I suppose it would do no harm. Come with me.
Thanks, Grandma.
You're welcome, dear. Be careful now.
The bulb looks burned out. I'll have to replace it.
Och nee, jetzt wirklich? Okay. No, Konzentration. Das repariert die Birne.
Nothing. The bulb must be burned out. Nah, it's drafty in here and almost out of fuel. Gonna need it for my smokes.
Es war eine Überlegung wert. Ah, ich glaube, ich habe meine Idee.
Not a horrible idea, but I can't reach it. Besides, that light bulb looks like it wouldn't fit. It was a joke, you know.
Oh, Moment. Da, ach mein Gott, bin ich blind?
Oh, hello, dear.
Free light bulb. Score! Either this was a case of sudden kleptomania, or I actually have a good use for this thing. Standard light bulb. Looks intact and good to go. The bulb looks burned out. There we go. Mr. Bear! How did you get all the way up there? Good idea. You just keep watch. I'll do the searching.
Ah, okay.
A worn office chair on wheels. I'm feeling a sudden urge to do a race. A worn office. Might be something useful in there. Nothing. Empty. Just some old bills. Nothing interesting. An old typewriter covered in cobwebs. It looks like someone was doing geometry. I can't make much sense of it. A thick book about math. Decades-old coffee. Lovely.
Hey, sie mag doch Kaffee, eher als Tee.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Various books and office supplies. Nothing in particular catches the eye.
Oh, hello, dear.
Mind if we talk for a bit, Grandma?
Not at all, dear. What's on your mind?
I found a locked briefcase in the attic. Do you know anything about it?
Oh, that old thing? Joseph said there were just some old boring Air Force papers in there.
If that was the case, why use an intricate combination lock?
That's a very good question, dear. In any case, I wouldn't know how to open it.
I found this book in the attic. Recognize it?
Oh, yes. I bought it for Joseph's birthday once. He was always fascinated by numbers. He believed that math could explain everything in this world.
He was a man of science. There's no denying that. I got the dictaphone already. I don't think there's anything else in there I need to mention to her. There's a strange message left on this tape by Grandpa. He describes making a perfect bouquet of flowers.
That's odd. Joseph never used to give me flowers. I have terrible allergies.
Maybe it's some kind of code then?
Your guess is as good as mine, dear.
Moment.
See you later, Grams.
Take care, dear.
Woher hat sie die Information? Nein. Oh mein Gott. Stoppt er auch von selbst? Oh, ja, tut er.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips.
Moment. Oh mein Gott. Jetzt kommt Oldschool. Kenny mit dem Stift. Ja, daher. Sie hatte schon eine Information, die ich aber noch nicht abgehört habe.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've been working on my research in the attic at night. I just don't want her to worry. She has enough to think about with everything that's been going on lately. With Sharon and Kathy. Anyway, I'm getting closer to finding the source. I have a theory, but I need help. I'm gonna have to involve somebody else.
Das hätte noch gedauert, hätte ich die Information nicht eben von ihr bekommen. Wäre ich darauf bestimmt als letztes gekommen, dass ich nochmal das Tonband hätte zurückspulen müssen. Das Geheimnis der unendlichen Zahlen. Warum zum Teufel? Oh mein Gott, ich brauche unbedingt... Aber das ist ja jetzt schon rot, gelb und blau. Ich brauche Licht hier drin. Moment, ich mach mal eben Licht an. Was geht das hier nicht? So. Okay, gelb haben wir 3, 1, 4. Blau haben wir die ganzen Fibonacci-Zahlen. Oh mein Gott, scheiße. Irgendwann hatte ich mal Mathe-Leistungskurs. Eins, 4. Nein, Moment. So, also, was für Informationen? Ein blaues Pfeilchen. 3 Rosen. 2 gelbe Tulpen. Das haben wir da. Weiß ich. Nur vorsichtshalber notieren wir uns den Schmarrn. Okay, jetzt heißt es nur noch kombinieren. Oh, das kann natürlich sehr gut sein. Die erste Ziffer von Blau, die dritte Ziffer von Rot, die zweite Ziffer von Gelb. Kommt das hin? Rot waren die Primzahlen, das wäre dann dementsprechend 5. Ein Blau wäre 1. Oh, das haut aber nicht hin, oder? Nee, das haut nicht hin. Natürlich haut das nicht hin. 6 Ziffern, du Trottel. Oh mein Gott. Okay, gut. Also, wir haben 1, 2, 6 Ziffern. Okay, das haut nicht hin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Moment, das aber zusammengezählt sind 6. Ah, ich brauche 3 Ziffern von Rot. Alles klar, das haut dann wieder hin. Das wäre die 2, die 3 und die 5. Eine Ziffer von Blau, was die Fibonacci wäre, das wäre die 1. 2 Ziffern von Gelb, was die Primzahlen wären 3, 1.
Yes!
Oh, Big Brain.
A thick yellow envelope. It's the envelope I found in the briefcase. Let's see what's in here. There were 2 pictures, a newspaper clipping, a key, and a tape inside.
Oh mein Gott, so viele Items.
Grandpa in uniform with 2 other men. Something is handwritten on the back. Flight training, McConnell Air Force Base, 1941. Tragic drowning in Conwell Springs. In early morning on Sunday the 14th, a teenage girl found dead near Conwell Lake. The girl is survived by her mother, father, and younger brother. The funeral service will be held at Conwell Cemetery on the 21st of July. The notice is dated July 15th, 1975. Tragic story. I wonder why Grandpa saved this. It's a small key, fairly modern design. No identifying tag, unfortunately. I wonder what this unlocks. Looks overexposed. I can't make much out. I think I see trees in the background, but most of the picture is just bright white. There's probably some way to enhance this back at school. I'll figure it out tomorrow when I'm back. The tape I found in the briefcase. It seems that it was used in an answering machine at some point. Standard microtape labeled answering machine. It should play fine in Mr. Dicto.
Oh, diesmal spulen wir aber erst zurück. Alles klar.
You've reached the Rain residence. Leave a message after the beep. Hello, Joseph, Mrs. Rain. It's me, Charles. I thought I'd give you a call. Erica just had her firstborn. It's a boy. Thankfully, he looks nothing like his father. Listen, I was thinking maybe you'd like to come and visit. And what about your little Kathy? Maybe she wants to see the baby. Well, anyways, I hope to see you soon. All the best. Bye.
You people make me sick. We're never coming back. Don't call, don't write. If you ever try to contact us, I will call the police.
Joseph, you there? It's me, Cocky. It happened to me, too.
And I'm not going to tell any of those bastards. They got it all wrong. You're the only one I trust now. Just call me back as soon as you can.
I wonder who this Cocky is.
Also die Geschichte ist schon interessant.
Oh, hello, dear.
Mind if we talk for a bit, Grandma?
Not at all, dear. What's on your mind?
Do you recognize this key, Grandma? I found it in the attic.
I'm afraid not, dear.
Mist.
Look at this photo I found in the locked briefcase.
Goodness, I haven't seen that picture in years.
Aufgenommen als Josephine McConnell bei stationiert. Das hier. Das Ding. Okay. Kleiner Bug.
What about the other two?
I don't remember the name of the smiling man in the back. The gentleman on the right was Joseph's best friend, Charles Wade.
Do you know anything about this story, Grandma?
Not much, dear. It was the saddest thing. The girl was only 16 years old. We never really knew the family. They preferred to keep to themselves.
Do you remember their names?
Let me think. I'm awfully sorry, dear. I just can't recall.
That's quite all right, Grandma. I was just wondering why Grandpa would have wanted to save this.
Joseph was always deeply affected by the tragedy of others. Perhaps he wanted to do something for the family to ease their pain. In any case, he didn't speak to me about it.
Okay. Grams, can you tell me anything about this picture?
It looks awfully bright. Perhaps something was wrong with the camera.
Yeah, maybe. I should try to figure something out tomorrow at the university. Can you tell me anything about McConnell Air Force Base?
It's not very far from Conwell Springs. Joseph was stationed there for some time during the war. I believe they're still training young pilots there today.
So, when did Grandpa enlist in the Air Force?
Oh, it was barely past the honeymoon when Joseph left to fight in that terrible war, together with his best friend Charles and my brother Andrew. Those were nerve-wracking years. I was so worried I thought I would burst. Every short visit from Joseph was a joy, but he kept going back to the front, to my great dismay. When I told Joseph about being pregnant with your father, he finally realized that enough was enough. He had done his duty. Shortly thereafter, he returned to a quiet farmer's life in this very house, helping your great-grandfather with the crops until he passed.
What can you tell me about Charles Wade?
Well, I do know he has made quite a name for himself since he and Joseph went to war together. Apparently, he came up with some brilliant piece of engineering for the airplanes. They use it everywhere now.
Flügel.
Any idea how to get in touch with him?
I'm afraid not, dear. I haven't seen him for years. He and Joseph grew apart before you were born.
Any particular reason for that?
Oh, not that I know of.
Does the nickname Cocky mean anything to you?
Sounds vaguely familiar. It reminds me of the aviator call signs Joseph and his friends gave one another. Joseph was vigilante. I can't count the number of times he got into trouble for breaking the rules. To this day, I have no idea how he always managed to land on his feet.
Must be hereditary, given the things I've gotten away with. Every time I wake up, I am genuinely surprised that I'm not in jail.
I'm sure it's not that bad, dear.
But to get back to the subject, you don't have any idea of who this Cocky is?
I'm afraid not, but the Air Force might be a good place to start.
Okay. Dann wären wir doch hier erstmal fertig. Oder? Warte.
I don't see a reason to ask her about that.
Okay, gut. Ja, ich wollte es nur ausgegraut haben.
See you later, Grams.
Take care, dear.
Aber die Uni zurück, die war bis jetzt noch nicht freigeschaltet. Vielleicht jetzt? Nein. Ah, was soll ich zurück beim Friedhof?
Hey, Sheriff, what's the deal with that bum?
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you must.
Do you know anything about the drowning here in 1975? 16-year-old girl?
You have a memory problem? I told you I haven't been working here that long. Besides, even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. Juvenile cases are a sensitive matter.
I don't need to ask him that.
Okay, gut. Cocky, das wird sie ihm auch nicht fragen. Wozu auch? Haben wir irgendwas?
I probably shouldn't. He might ask where I got it from.
Ah, okay, gut.
He's new in town. I don't think he knows those men.
Stimmt, ist ein Argument. Hat sie vollkommen recht. Aber kennt ihr den Charles Wade?
I don't need to ask him that.
Warum nicht? Okay, gut.
That's all for now.
Good.
Aber er kennt doch hier einige. Vielleicht hätten wir ihn doch nicht abblitzen lassen sollen.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Hey, Lenny. Do you remember anything about a girl drowning around here?
Yeah, I remember my mom telling me about that. I was like 6 at the time, though.
Do you remember her name?
Oh, man. Not really. I was so little. I think it was something with an L. Linda? Laura? Something like that.
All right. I'll keep looking.
Okay, auf dem Friedhof nachgucken.
Nah, I don't want to ask him about that. I probably shouldn't. He might.
Nee, der Zeitungsausschnitt, da geht es ja um das ertrunkene Mädchen, ne? Kann er mir sagen, wo die McConnell Airbase ist?
Nah, I don't want to ask him about.
Okay, nicht.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Obdachlose mir was erzählen kann? Oder ist das zu weit hergeholt? Ich meine, jetzt wo wir schon mal hier sind.
Okay, I guess. Maybe halfway through.
That's no good. We're gonna have to cancel lunch.
Hey.
Hi there.
Nee, ist okay. Mit ihm kann man nicht weiter interagieren.
Okay, gotta go.
See ya.
Okay, Doppelklick gibt's auch nicht. Oldschool. Linda oder Laurel, 16 Jahre alt. Irgendwas mit L. Dennis Johnson, Anne Blackwell, Benjamin Hayward, Roy Rundle, Eleanor Roy, Stephen Cummings, David Spielman.
Alright, this is the right date. Looks like her name was Lily Myers. I should try to get a hold of her family.
Oh.
I wonder what that kid is doing here all alone. A little boy, maybe 5 or 6 years old. Hey, kid.
Hi yourself.
What are you doing?
None of your business.
Huh, I like you, kid. You're not here alone, right? Where's your mom?
Oh, she's around.
I don't see her.
You must be blind or something.
I'll go look for your mom, okay? Don't go anywhere.
Whatever.
The grave is brimming with flowers. I'm gonna find out what happened to you, Grandpa. I promise.
Moment.
I should go look for his mother.
Aber so groß ist der Friedhof nicht. Oh, außer...
I shouldn't leave while that kid is alone.
Naja, ich wollte auch gar nicht. Ich wollte vielleicht gucken, ob es da noch weitergeht. Dann ist hier eventuell ein Mausoleum. Das kann eigentlich die einzige Stelle noch sein.
No reason to go in there.
Nicht?
A family mausoleum. The family must have been fairly rich. Those things don't come cheap.
Huh?
Kid? Guess he found his mom.
Okay. Kreis. Ach, sie hat noch eine rote Strähne. Okay, gut. Ist klar.
She's been dead for 2 decades. I could try to find someone in her family, but I'll need a full name.
Myers? Was ist mit Charles Wade?
Damn, no Charles Wade in here. Was worth a shot, but being rich and famous and all, I guess he's got a hidden number. No hit for Wade Industries either, but it was kind of a long shot for them to have an office in this small county anyway. I should try to get a hold of him some other way.
Ich dachte, Myers wäre ihr Zunahme. Ist es doch auch. Warum findet sie ihn dann nicht?
She's been dead for 2 decades. I could try to find someone in her family, but I'll need a full name.
Okay, ich bin verwirrt.
Oh, hello, dear.
Mind if we talk for a bit, Grandma?
Not at all, dear. What's on your mind?
I found out that the drowned girl's name was Lily Myers. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Oh, how could I forget? Sue, Jack, and their children, Lily and Nathan.
Do they still live around here?
Mother and son do. I see them in town from time to time. They live somewhere near the lake.
But not the father. Jack, was it?
No. He disappeared not long after Lily took her own life.
Whoa, she killed herself. That's news to me.
Oh, that girl had been troubled for years. Truman made an official statement later. It was no accident.
I see. Do you know how I can reach the family?
Not really, dear. Like I said, they tend to keep to themselves.
Okay, wenn ich das nochmal, aber das ergibt keinen Sinn, ne?
I don't see a reason to ask her about that.
Ja, okay. Myers Familie.
See you later, Grams.
Take care, dear.
Versteht dann trotzdem nicht, warum ich nicht per Telefonbuch. Ich kann es jetzt nochmal versuchen. Ansonsten bleibt mir nur noch das Sheriff's Department. Habe ich jetzt irgendwas getriggert?
All right, found an address.
Also, ich weiß nicht. Eigentlich habe ich den Nachnamen schon. Dann hätte man eher den Nachnamen weglassen können. Vielleicht war das Grab etwas, naja, verwittert oder so ist. Also, okay, das verstehe ich nicht ganz. Aber okay. Egal, hat uns jetzt nicht so viel Zeit gekostet, ne? Warte mal. Gut am See.
$55 degrees. Not too chilly, thankfully.
Fahrenheit. Come on.
It doesn't belong to me. I don't want to take it without a good reason.
You're right. What?
It's totally overflowing with cigarette butts. Somebody around here is a chain smoker. We have something in common. Good to know.
Weißt, deswegen wollte ich auch gerade. Oh, funktioniert gar nicht. Ist. Du musst jetzt nicht 2 hintereinander rauchen. Ich dachte eventuell, das würde irgendwas auslösen. Alles gut.
I can see someone moving inside.
Yes? Can I help you?
I hope so. My name's Rain. Kathy Rain.
Joseph's girl. The one they sent away.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, what do you want?
I had some questions about your daughter, Lily.
Well, you know what? I don't have any answers, girl. Lily was precious, special. Lily died. That's all there is to it.
My grandfather came to see you, right? To ask about her?
Maybe he did. I don't see how that's any of your business.
I'm not asking for much, Mrs. Myers.
Then clearly you have no idea what it's like losing a child. Goodbye.
Das war sie auf den Anrufbeantworter. Natürlich.
Conwell Lake, where Lily Myers met her demise. Oh, gee, I would, but I forgot my swimsuit at home.
Okay, das hat uns jetzt nicht allzu viel weitergeholfen. Was ist, wenn wir ihr eine Zigarette geben? Vielleicht redet sie dann mit uns.
That action doesn't seem productive to me.
Nee, ich weiß, aber konnte bei ihr nichts anwählen.
You again.
Care to join me for a smoke, Mrs. Myers?
Well, I'm gonna have to think about it.
Yes.
What brand?
Coralie Cinders. Extra long.
You got taste. I'll give you that. Well, I suppose one smoke can't hurt.
And that's when he realized it was his own bong.
Oh my, oh now that was a good one. You know what, Kathy? You're okay. Sorry for being such a cranky old bag before. I get a short fuse when I run out of smokes.
Now that's an understatement. Good thing I had my morning smoke, otherwise we would have had a fist fight on our hands.
Oh, it's getting chilly. Why don't we head inside?
Sure, let's go.
Now, this here's my boy Nathan. He's special. Nate, be polite and say hello to Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi there, big guy.
Oh, sorry, aber... Ah, mein Gott. Warum ist das so typisch Kokona?
Very lifelike. Contrary to popular belief, I don't believe the owls are more than what they seem. Yet another burial ground for those sweet, addictive, not to mention cancer-inducing sticks of tobacco. I'm a huge fan. It's Nathan, Sue's mentally disabled son.
Oh, okay, gut. Man sollte nicht drüber lachen. Sorry for that.
What you doing, big fella?
Drawing.
Oh yeah? What are you drawing?
The nice red man.
You mean Santa?
No, the nice red man.
Now, what did I say about raising your voice at strangers?
Sorry, Mama. I'll be nice. The red man is nice.
Don't mind him. He gets so absorbed in his drawings thanks to that wild imagination of his, just like his sister.
I can smell something cooking. Elk, by the looks of it. They're fairly common in Conwell Woods. Nice painting. It's signed L.M.
Oh, von der Tochter?
Sue has nailed the tomboy look. I like it.
So you wanted to ask me about Lily?
Yeah. Do you mind telling me what happened when my grandfather came to see you?
Well, he knocked on my door a few years after Lily had passed away. I didn't know Joseph too well myself, but I'd heard of him and the good he'd done for the other people around here. So I let him in. He started asking a bunch of questions about Lily, like if I was absolutely sure that it was suicide.
And what did you say?
The truth. That she was depressed and had been for a long time. I had no doubts about what happened.
All right. Anything else?
Well, he was weirdly curious about her paintings.
Lily painted?
Yep, that's one of hers right there on the wall.
I see, it's beautiful. So, in what way was he curious?
He asked if Lily had painted anything odd or strange. I didn't really get what he was after, but I let him have a look at her work. He spent some time browsing through them, and then he wrote something down on a piece of paper, thanked me, and left.
Huh. Any idea of what he could have seen?
Not really. I had the paintings all lined up. Could have been any of them.
Would you mind showing them to me?
Well, I would if I could, but this is the only one I have left. I sold the rest many years ago to this weirdo art collector.
Tell me about this art collector person.
Rich, fancy looking, in his 50s or thereabouts. I'd say he'd be around 70 now if he's still alive. He knocked on that door one day with a wad of cash in his hand. $5,000. He wanted everything that Lily so much as touched with a brush.
Huh. Did he say why?
Nope, but I got the feeling that most of that dough was paid so he could avoid any questions. I took the money. I still had Nathan to support.
Did the stranger give you his name?
No. Well, his face was far from forgettable, though. Big nose, bright blue eyes, looked black Irish. He had a thick black mane, turning gray, no beard.
All right, Sue. Thanks.
Moment, war nicht auch in dem Haus von ihrer Oma ein Gemälde mit LM? Ich meine, ich habe etwas in Erinnerung. Sie sich ein Gemälde mit Initialen. Ja, mein Gott, so ein schweres Wort. Angesehen hat. Vielleicht ist das der Typ auf dem Foto, was noch nicht... Also, falls auf dem Foto ein Typ drauf ist. Charles Wade, ich denke mal nicht.
Does the name Charles Wade mean anything to you?
Oh, he's some big-time businessman, ain't he?
Yeah, he owns a large company.
That about sums up what I know about the fella.
Okay, also war es nicht Charles Wade. Das wäre nämlich jetzt... Ist auch reich. Und auf dem Friedhof war... Wem gehörte das Mausoleum? Price, ne? Vielleicht Price. Aber über den haben wir noch keine Informationen.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather? How he ended up in a wheelchair?
Stroke, wasn't it? At least that's what I heard.
Not necessarily. There are some divided opinions about it.
Now that I think about it, that whole ordeal happened to him not long after he came here.
How long?
A week, maybe, at the most.
Oh, okay. Okay, was hat das Ganze mit den Gemälden zu tun? Bei ihrer Tochter müssen wir sie, glaube ich, nicht noch weiter befragen, oder?
Mind telling me what Lily was like, Sue?
I'd be happy to. She was Nathan's older sister by 2 years. Lily was like any girl growing up, normal, happy, talking about school, boys, and whatnot. And she and Nathan were close back then, always playing together in the woods. When Lily was 10, she started drawing, always doodling on just about anything she could get her hands on. We didn't have much, really, and so she used what she could. Once I even caught her scribbling on toilet paper. On her 12th birthday, we gave Lily a thick sketchbook with an assortment of pencils. She was ecstatic. That was the happiest I'd ever seen her. From that day, drawing became her life. Eventually, her art teacher at school helped her to get started with oil painting. When Lily was 15, something changed. At first, I thought it was just usual teen angst, but no, this was something different. She started going out, disappearing for long periods of time. She locked herself in when painting. She never used to do that. I tried everything. Counseling, support groups, antidepressants. Nothing worked. About a year later, she just gave up. And well, you know the rest.
I'm sorry, Sue. That must have been unimaginable.
Thanks, darling, but it's been a while now. I've learned to live with it.
Okay, es wird immer mysteriöser.
I don't need to ask her about that.
Alles klar, danke, Katie.
So, tell me about Lily's art.
It used to be about cheerful things, landscapes, animals, bright colors. But as she drifted further into depression, she started painting horrible things, death and decay. And the last few pieces look like something out of a nightmare.
That's awful. Did Lily ever get any recognition for her art?
Not really. Except from the guy I told you about who bought most of her paintings.
What do you do to support the two of you?
A little bit of this and that. Got me some cash saved up, too. Nathan helps out when he can.
What happened to your husband, if you don't mind me asking?
You could say he didn't quite cope as well as I did with what happened to Lily. He got himself a death wish after what happened to her, started drinking and getting into all sorts of trouble. 5 years left for him in the joint now. Been there for 15.
Man, that must be rough for you.
Oh, we're doing just fine without him, aren't we, Nate?
Mama takes good care of us.
Mama sure does.
Okay, ich denke mal nach Cocky brauche ich mach's trotzdem.
I don't need to ask her about that.
Alles klar, ich will nur die Bestätigung, dass alles ausgegraut ist.
Do you know what this key opens?
Well, that's a bit of a weird question, ain't it? But no.
Okay.
I'd rather just ask her about her daughter directly.
Ja, okay, gut, das war klar.
Hey, Sue, do you recognize any of these men?
Well, there's Joseph Rain. Always so handsome. I had such a crush on him back in the day. And... no way. That's him. The man who bought the paintings. He's much younger here, but there's no mistaking that hair and nose.
Are you sure?
I'm positive, little cat. That's the guy who walked into this cabin with $5 grand in cash.
That's very helpful, Sue. Thanks. Ugh. Another question for the elusive Mr. Wade.
Also war es doch... Also... Moment, sie kennt nur den Unternehmer, hat ihn aber noch nie gesehen? Konnte mir dadurch nicht sagen, dass sie ihn dadurch identifizieren konnte? Ja, okay, gut. Also wir wissen es zumindest, dass der Wade Gemälde gekauft hat. Okay, das überbelichtete Bild bringt uns nichts. Das Mathebuch ebenso wenig. Kirchenbroschüre. Ich weiß immer noch nicht, was es mit der Kirchenbroschüre auf sich hat.
What do you think about this church?
It's a good church. I go there from time to time. I bring Nate, too, when that boy needs the fear of God put into him.
Okay.
It was fun the last time, but nah.
Okay, dann sind wir hier fertig.
I think I'm gonna head off now.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back anytime.
Aber man merkt richtig, dass sich die Sprecher bei der Lokalisierung Mühe gegeben haben.
It's the Catmobile, my custom chopper bike. Plenty of gas in the tank. She was born a 76 Corley Motors, but there aren't many original parts left. Took me a couple of years to make her perfect.
cool mit dem dezenten Hinweis. Das ist schon echt gut. So, ich würde sagen, wir schauen uns jetzt noch einmal die Gemälde an. Also es war ganz bestimmt kein Fliegergemälde.
Some kind of winter forest scene. I've always wondered if it's supposed to be Conwell Woods or not.
Das war's nicht. Wo habe ich es denn gesehen? War das im Sheriff's Department?
Oh, hello.
Also hier hängt auch keins.
I'll write down clues in this as I find them.
Okay, kann man in Meyers Kunst vielleicht... Okay. Wenn wir schon mal hier sind.
Mind if we talk for a bit, Grandma?
Not at all, dear. What's on your mind?
I don't see a reason to ask her about that.
Nicht? Eventuell hätte ja was Kunst...
See you later, Grams.
Take care, dear.
Hätte jemand davon ja zumindest was erwähnt, wenn er schon... Okay, gut. Es kann ja dann nur noch ein Polizeirevier gewesen sein. Oder war oben... Oh mein Gott, war oben was auf dem Dachboden noch an Gemälden? Also... Okay. Ganz kurz zurück. Gedächtnis wie ein Sieb. Ich meine, eins war mit L und M. Okay, hier oben ist definitiv nichts. Kann das nur das Gemälde hinter dem Sheriff gewesen sein?
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Hey, Lenny, could you check the files for a police report? A girl who drowned around here, Lily Myers?
I'd love to help, Kathy, but you better check with the sheriff first.
Fine, I'll do that.
Okay, gut, dann wissen wir,
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
dass nichts bringt. Aber wir können ja trotzdem mit dem Sheriff reden. Nee, hier war es auch nicht. Aber bin ich denn total... Zu irgendeinem Gemälde hat sie was gesagt. Bin mir jetzt auch nicht mehr sicher, ob es L und M gewesen ist, aber sie hat den Künstler hervorgehoben.
How can I help, boss?
Just some photo. I can't see it clearly from here.
You'll have to get her a gift.
Gift? Like what? I don't really know your mother.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you must.
Do you know anything about a drowning here in 1975? Young girl named Lily Myers?
That case was handled by Truman. I wasn't involved.
I don't need to ask him that.
Ah, okay. Ist gut.
He's new in town. I don't think he knows those men. That's all for now.
Good.
Hey, Sheriff, what's the deal with that bum?
What bum?
Hey.
Hi there.
Could you distract Lenny again?
Sure, I needed to puke again anyway.
Good to know. Guess what? He's having some kind of fit in there.
Not again.
Here we go again.
Shit. Go again.
Okay, there's gotta be something in here about Lily Meyer's death. Okay, what do we have here?
Okay. 14.07.75. Der Rettungsdienst wurde von einem Anwohner in der Nähe des Cornwall-Sees benachrichtigt. Der Anrufer berichtete, dass ein junges Mädchen, ungefähr 16 Jahre alt, tot im Wasser treibend aufgefunden wurde und vermutlich im See ertrunken ist. Beamte treffen am Unfallort ein. Krankenwagen ist unterwegs, wurde durch Nebel aufgehalten. Der Körper ist vollständig bekleidet und es sind keine Anzeichen einer Fremdeinwirkung zu erkennen. Der Vorfall wird als vermutlicher Unfall eingestuft. Bei der Durchsuchung des Anwesens wird ein Abschiedsbrief entdeckt. Die Handschrift stimmt mit der des Opfers überein. Zeugen berichten von vorhandenen psychischen Problemen. Okay, also es gab einen Abschiedsbrief. Okay. Der Krankenwagen ist endlich angekommen. Das Mädchen wird vom medizinischen Personal für tot erklärt und in das Leichenschauhaus der Stadt transportiert. Bericht des Gerichtsmediziners erhalten. Todesursache wurde als Tod durch Ertrinken festgestellt. Keine äußeren Anzeichen für einen Kampf. Selbstmord bestätigt. Okay.
Looks like somebody did a Virginia Woolf. I wonder if there's more to it.
Warte mal, wieso Virginia Woolf? Was hat das denn jetzt damit zu tun? Also ich weiß, das ist eine... Ist das nicht eine... Romanfigur? Weiß nicht. Aber welchen Abschiedsbrief denn? Den würde ich dann doch schon gerne lesen.
I should use this time to poke around.
Ja, da stand nichts von wegen Beweismaterial, aber ist klar,
I
der
got the key already. I don't think I need to mess with that anymore.
Ist okay, aber ich habe auch keine Dialogoption bekommen wegen dem Abschiedsbrief. Das Einzige, was ich machen könnte, ist der Mutter den Polizeibericht zeigen. Warte mal, bist du hier fertig? Ja. Was hat's mit dem roten Mann auf sich?
Oh, it's you again. Come on in.
Oh, ach, erstmal die Tür zu.
I had a few more questions, Sue.
Shoot.
I'd rather just ask her about her daughter directly.
Okay, also das kann ich nicht machen. Das heißt, hier gibt es keine weiteren Informationen. Ich muss gucken, dass ich irgendwie schaue, wie ich mit Wade in Kontakt komme. Ich will das Foto besser belichten lassen in der Uni, wohin ich jetzt allerdings nicht zurückkomme. Sie sagt morgen, also denke ich mal am darauffolgenden Tag, logischerweise.
So, Charles Wade was the one who bought those paintings from you?
Yep, like I said, he gave me $5,000 for Lily's paintings. If you want to know his reasons, you're gonna have to ask the man himself.
I think I'm gonna head off now.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back anytime.
I can smell something cooking. Nice view of the lake from here. Nah, he's stuck in his own little world.
Ey, das mit dem Gemälde lässt mich nicht los. Oder war das... Nein. Ihr habt doch jetzt nicht etwa das Gemälde gemeint, ne? Die ganze Zeit. Oh, das wäre extrem dumm. Ich könnte meine Kommilitonin anrufen.
Damn, no Charles Wade in here. No hit for Wade Industries either. I should try to get a hold of him some other way.
Okay, ja, das war klar. Connors Base. Hey, das ist eine gute Idee. Vielleicht kriegen wir so einen Ort.
Alright, got it.
Oh, okay. Oder eine Telefonnummer halt. Sehr gut. Charles Wade, Lili Meyers Kunst. Okay. Nee.
Hi, this is Eileen speaking.
Hey, it's me, Kat.
Oh, hi, what's up?
Mist. Ah, ich habe kein... Oder? Nee. Ah, ich wollte sie eventuell ausfragen wegen dem Lili Meyers Kunst.
I'm trying to contact Charles Wade. You know, the industrialist?
Wow, really? Why?
It's complicated, but he knew Grandpa back in the day. They went to war together.
Huh. Must be super hard to get in touch with a person like that.
Yeah, I'm finding that out.
Maybe you could ask someone in the Air Force. If he used to serve with your granddad, I mean.
Yeah, could be worth a shot.
Moment, ist sie so eine Art Hilfefunktion vom Spiel bereitgestellt?
I don't need to ask her about that.
Nee, das wäre... Okay, sonst würde sie die anderen Sachen auch nehmen.
Okay, gotta go. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi. I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
What can you tell me about McConnell Air Force Base?
This is one of the oldest Air Force bases in the U.S., established during World War I. The main purpose of it is to train fighter pilots. The McConnell Flight School is well renowned all around the country. In the late 80s, the school started accepting a limited number of civilian applicants due to the high demand. Some of the most famous dogfighters in U.S. history, such as Ethan Fireball Jenkins, Joseph Vigilante Rain, and Brett Savior Myers, trained at this very base. Charles Wade, the great industrialist, did too. Some claim that many of his revolutionary ideas came from the former chief mechanic here, the late Niles Bloom.
Interesting. Thanks for the history lesson.
Ah, war nichts Interessantes. Es waren zumindest 2 Codenamen zu hören. Hätte ich die mir aufschreiben sollen? Okay, nur nochmal nicht, dass wir irgendwann stucken.
What can you tell me?
This is one of the main purpose of it is in the late 80s, the school started accept some of the most famous dogfighters in U.S. history, such as Ethan Fireball Jenkins, Joseph Vigilante Rain, and Brett Savior Myers trained at this very base. Charles Wade, the great industrialist, did too. Some claim that many of his revolutionary ideas came from the former Chief McKinley.
Okay, also Ethan Fireball und Brett Savior. Okay, Salva.
Do you know anything about what happened to Joseph Rain in 81?
I know that he was no longer stationed here at the base at that time. He'd left the Air Force decades earlier. But as a Conwell Springs citizen, sure, I've heard the rumors just like everybody else. How he was found by the sheriff all messed up, walking out of the woods with some kind of unexplained brain damage.
Any theory as to what he was doing out there?
I'm afraid not, ma'am. But I'm positive that it had nothing to do with this base or our operations here.
Okay, what can you tell me about his service at McConnell?
Well, Joseph Rain is a legend around here. His pile of medals weighs more than my car. I was fortunate enough to meet him before he suffered his injury, and I must say, what an inspiring man. I'm positive that he would have made General if he'd stuck around.
Any idea of why he quit? He looks so happy in the pictures from the war.
Oh, your family, ma'am?
Granddaughter.
Well, then I'm sorry for your loss. I heard about his recent passing.
Appreciate it, buddy. So, about him quitting.
I shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but some say the war broke him. PTSD. Me? I don't think so. When I met him, he had this aura about him, like he wasn't afraid of anything. Maybe it was just guilt. He ended a lot of lives, but that's just me speculating.
Gotcha. Thanks for the thoughts. I'm trying to get a hold of Charles Wade. Would you happen to know how to reach him?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but Charles Wade is a public figure. He has explicitly asked us not to provide his contact details to anyone.
Is there any way you can make an exception? I really need to talk to Mr. Wade.
No can do. I can't really help you out unless you have some sort of official business.
Okay. Vorgeben, mein Kopf zu sein, nachdem ich gesagt habe, ich bin die Tochter.
But what if it was a matter of life and death?
Ma'am, if you're in a life-threatening situation, I suggest you call 911.
Mist. Aber wir könnten gucken, ob er auch den Spitznamen Cocky hatte.
Do you recognize the aviator call sign, Cocky?
Afraid not, ma'am. I know all the call signs here, and I'm positive it's not one of them.
This isn't current, though. It might have been used as early as World War II.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We don't keep any official records of call signs. The only option I can think of is to get a hold of somebody who was around back then.
Any suggestions?
The only person I can think of who is still alive would be Charles Wade.
All right, thanks.
My pleasure, ma'am. Anything else I can help you with?
Genau zu dem, wo ich hin will. Zu dem ich aber nicht hin kann.
I don't see a reason to ask him about that.
Ja, ist auch wahr. Auch nicht zu Lili Meyers Kunst.
I don't see a...
Ja, okay, gut.
I'm trying to get a hold of Charles Wade.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but he has explicitly asked...
Is there any way...
No can do.
I do have official business. I'm Deputy Reagan. I'm calling from Conwell Springs Sheriff's Department.
Nice try. Do you know what caller ID is? You can clearly see that you're not calling from the station.
Ah.
Damn, I can't pull that off if I call from here.
Okay, jetzt ist natürlich die Frage, wenn er natürlich ein intelligentes Individuum ist und ich da gleich nochmal anrufe aus dem Polizeirevier, ob er sich dann denkt, oh ja, jetzt gebe ich ihr die Adresse. Aber ich meine, mein Gott, es ist ein Versuch, ne? Also machen wir's. Bei sowas finde ich eigentlich schade, wenn man an sowas halt nicht denkt, dass dann das Spiel einen den Weg nicht abschneidet und einen alternativen Weg freischaltet. Das wäre eigentlich mal cool. Warum revolutioniert man nicht mal so ein Adventure in der Richtung? In die Richtung? Whatever.
How's the paperwork coming along, Lenny?
Okay, I guess. Maybe halfway through.
I That's no good. We're gonna have to cancel lunch.
Hey.
Hi there.
Could you distract Lenny again?
Sure, I needed to puke again anyway.
Good to know.
Dreimal kotzen für $7? Denn da muss man es auch auskosten.
Guess what? He's having some kind of fit in there.
Not again.
Here we go again.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi. I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
I'm trying to get a hold of Charles Wade. Is there any way you can make...
No can do. I can't...
I do have official business. I'm Deputy Reagan. I'm calling from Conwell Springs Sheriff's Department.
I can see that you're actually calling from the station. You say you're a cop? You don't sound like a cop.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? It's just because I'm a woman, right? Women don't belong in law enforcement? Is that what you're saying? That's so sexist.
Now that's hardly what...
Do you have any idea what I have to go through every day? Nobody takes me seriously. The dirty looks, the sexual innuendos,
Relax, okay? I'll check the files. It's 555-7641.
Thanks, buddy.
Gut, dann rufen wir doch direkt aus dem Polizeirevier an.
Wade residence?
Hi, this is Kathy Rain. I'm calling for Charles Wade.
He doesn't live here anymore. What's this about? What do you want with my father?
I'd just like to have a quick word with Mr. Wade. It's about my grandfather, Joseph Rain.
You're 20 years late, girl. My father has neither time nor energy to deal with you people.
But...
This conversation is over. Unless my father explicitly says he wants to talk to you, it's not going to happen.
What a stuck-up, overclass witch. Well, she hasn't heard the last from me. I'm going to talk to that old man one way or another. It's getting late. I should head back to the city.
Yes!
Hey, you're still up.
I was wondering when you'd show up. How did it go?
Long story. I found out about some stuff that happened when I was a kid.
Wow, what a mystery. So what's the plan now?
Some shut-eye is the plan. I'm about to pass out.
Oh, I couldn't possibly sleep now. I'm way too excited.
Well, that makes one of us. Nighty.
Good night, Kat.
Shit, hätte ich mit dir noch mehr reden können, hätte ich eine andere Auswahl getroffen.
Hey, Kathy, wake up!
You are so lucky there are no sharp objects near this bed.
Guess what? I got an idea.
Please tell me it involves you taking a sabbatical.
Haha, so you found all this evidence, right? Pictures, tapes, and stuff?
I guess. Why?
Well, as you know, I have a computer. And I know this hacker guy, Dave, and... Oh, never mind. I'll just write you a note. You go back to sleep.
Seriously, Eileen, sometimes I just marvel at how your brain works.
I know, right?
Are you sure you want to do this, Catherine? You still have time if you think there's any chance you would change your mind.
I'm sure, Doctor. Just get it out of me. But please, don't tell my mom.
I'm sorry, but we have to do that. It's the law.
Oh, interessant.
It's none of her business. It's my choice to make. I have enough shit going on with her already. This would just add fuel to the fire.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do.
Fine. Let's just get this over with then.
Right this way.